Yeah. OTB Spreads Prediction Show coming to you live here on May 9th, where we're going to run it up, beat the books, cash on this beautiful Saturday, where we have a full slate of soccer, MLB, NBA, and NHL. NHL playoffs have been absolute fire for us. NBA playoffs, absolute fire for us. Just to review what we did yesterday, guys, we went 2-0 on our NBA slate, swept the board. No, it's only 2 games, should be a lot easier, but we know how the playoffs go. We've seen big runs after big runs, disrail our locks, disrail our plays. I mean, just the Magic a week ago gave up a 24-point lead at the half. It didn't even cover the plus 9.5 spread, lost by 13. We saw something similar to that. We had some money on the Spurs yesterday. Spurs covered full game, but they were up 18. Let the Thunder come back, or not the Thunder, the Timberwolves come back into it. Jaden McDaniels hit a buzzer beater at the half to cover the minus 2.5 spread. So NBA playoffs, anything's happen. It's anybody's game, any given night. That brings us to our first matchup here. Pistons, Cavs. Cavs going back into Cleveland. What we saw in the last series with the Cavs, man, was they were a much better home team than they were a road team. They dropped 2 in Toronto. They got their wins at home. Look, I can't say that this Cavs team is going to be able to compete with the Pistons. The Mobley and Jared Allen, if you watch my last show on this team, I called those two out specifically. Both were in single digits for points last game. Jared Allen had Jared Allen had 22 last game. He had 2 the game before that. But they're just trading off. Mobley had 9 points, and then the game before that he had 14. So the game that Mobley's playing well in, Jared Allen isn't. The game that Jared Allen's playing well, Mobley's not. So they need both these guys to perform because it can't just be all James Harden and Donovan Mitchell. There's some really athletic guards in Arsar Thompson, Cade Cunningham, Dennis Jenkins. Those guys out there on the perimeter can match up pretty well with Mitchell and Harden. So my take on it is this. You're going to give me plus 148, plus money on the Pistons to go up 3-0. A lot of these series in the second round right now are feeling very sweep-like. It's not as close and tight as the first round. The Magic matched up really well with the Pistons. I don't think the Cleveland Cavaliers match up as well with the Pistons through these first 2 games. Through the first 2 games, I would have made an argument that Mobley and Jared Allen could potentially give Jalen Duran, Tobias Harris, and a couple of the other guys on the interior more problems. But they just haven't. And the scoring factor that Evan Mobley brings, he's not giving it on a night-to-night basis. He's not giving them that 15 to 20 points that they need every single game. He's the X factor. He may come out here tonight at home and be that, but I want to be on the side with the plus money, like I said last night on the Knicks. We were on the Knicks, cashed the Knicks. We had plus money, plus 105, plus 120. Was bouncing all around in the plus money territory yesterday. Same scenario here. Pistons have no reason to be such an underdog, plus 148, just because they're heading into Cleveland, where they're 28-13 on the road in the regular season. And Cleveland's, decent at home. They've got a nice set of wins. But look, Pistons have a better road record than the Cleveland Cavaliers do at home. Cavs have a 27-14 record at home. Pistons road records 28-13. Give me the Pistons on the money line, guys. Cade Cunningham, another big game. Tobias Harris continues to go forward. And I think Jalen Duran's a value spot play for 20 points. Give me Jalen Duran today for 20 points. That's going to be plus 200. Great value on Duran, man. So that's where we're going to go here. Moving on into the last game of the night. We've got the Thunder versus the Lakers. Look, Lakers are outmatched here. We all know it. We saw that from Casey Wallace to Aaron Wiggins to Isaiah Joe, to all these bench players. The Thunder bench outscored the Lakers bench heavily. And I think we see more of that today. There's just so many good players coming off that bench. Even when they put the reserves in and Topic came in, you could tell Topic was the best player on the floor, the reserves versus the Lakers reserves versus the Thunder reserves. And we're not even talking about A.J. Mitchell here. We're not even talking about Luke Dort, who has played great defense against LeBron James. Cason Wallace, Jared McCain, Caruso, they're coming off the bench and giving way better minutes than LaRavia, Kennard, Hayes, Vanderbilt, any of those guys can give. So unless LeBron James DeAndre Ayton and Austin Reeves, and I guess you could throw Roy Hachimura in there. Unless those guys come out and absolutely light it up, I think the X factors here are Ayton and Hachimura. You know Reeves and LeBron are going to each get 20 plus. But the question is this. Can they keep up with guys? Can they slow down guys like AJ Mitchell, SGA, Chet Holmgren, Isaiah Hartenstein? You know, this is a 64-win team for a reason. Lakers went on a struggle midseason. They don't have Luka Doncic, who's their best shot creator, who slows down the tempo and gets the shots the Lakers need in clutch moments to keep it close. -8.5. That's a lower line. I'm going to want to go with the Thunder here, full game, -8.5. I want to also give a look at the -2.5 on the first quarter for the Thunder. Reason being, Lakers have come out slow the first two games. You know, I thought they would come out a little bit faster last game, so we went back to the well on the second half spread. Lakers did stay within inside that number last game. They were able to keep it fairly competitive through the first half. I don't know if they do that today. I think Oklahoma City Thunder is going to come out knowing this is a pivotal game on the road. Let's get one in Staples. I think they come out and play with big energy early in the first quarter. Lakers didn't play well in the first quarter. They only scored 23 points. They did most of their damage in that second quarter. I think that today, you know, the strategy for the Lakers is probably, I know this isn't JJ Redick's outlook as a three-point shooter you think it would be. They don't shoot a lot of threes, but I think today they may live and die by the three because that is going to be the way they can beat this Thunder team. I just don't see it falling for them. They're not a great shooting team. Give me the Thunder full game -8.5. That's where we're going to go. Guys, if you want my premium plays, I've got all my links in the descriptions tab. Just click the Winible link. You can go there and sign up. Use code word money. It'll save you today. Let's get a little bit of cash, man. Let's make some value plays. We're going to limit the parlays today, and we're going to chase down some value. Just like I think there's value on the Pistons at +148. I think there's value on the first quarter spread for the Thunder, -2.5 at -104. Like, that's almost plus money. There's a lot of value out there to be found today. Just got to dig a little deeper. You just can't take what the books are giving you. Got to go out there, find it. So with that said, guys, may your bets win. May you cash big. And let's book the one way. I will be on a plane today, traveling. So if you do hit me on Instagram or any of my, any ways to communicate with me, I may not respond. I will be traveling for the back half of this day, back east from the West Coast. And lastly, what you're looking at is Blowout Alert. This website here is Blowout Alert. You can download the app for free. Also in the links, just click on the Blowout Alert link. All right. With that said, guys, I'm signing off. We are going to go Pistons on the money line +148. Thunder full game to cover the spread -8.5. This team tends to go on big runs, and that is why I like a short number for them to win by more than 10. All right, let's get it, guys. See you next time. Peace.